Alright, people. Welcome back to the channel. So, the first Descendants had their December update. It's coming out tomorrow. I think I watched this like a day or two ago. Live stream at least. Put out a recap. I don't know, look through the recap. They're not showing the stuff that I wish they showed. Gotta go find the live. But initial thoughts. Pretty decent update. Decent content, but for me, I think I will still probably get through it in about a week, depending on how much I work. Maybe 2 weeks, depends, because it looks like just another dungeon and ultimate Eugen, but you're going to get the ultimate Eugen from that dungeon anyways, so it's just one dungeon and then a pretty cool, pretty nice, decent. So, be right back. Alright, so, I had some notes on this. Private little server. Yeah, we're gonna go and look through this. Honestly, don't really need to hear them talk all that much. But for the most part, definitely want to see them use abilities because I think that the way they're doing ultimate and able to damage one of the main why people don't play Eugen at the moment. At least that I think, because unless you're playing proliferating allergy, there's kind of no reason. In the last instance that Eugen was actually either helpful or useful, Deathstalker, and then everyone realized that you just go into overwhelming shield, you pump your gun stats, and then you just mow down, which, hey, this is the type of game it is. It's a efficiency everything. And First Descendants is a game that's kind of running into, or it is running into, issue that Warframe has, where everything is a efficiency test. If it's not fast, bad. Doesn't do damage and kill everything in one hit, bad. So that's how I'm saying at them. Did play Warframe. That experience was absolute hell. But yeah, so I think skip that. Oh, you know what? This would be Ultimate Eugen's.
예, 그래서 또 디자인이 딱 나오는데
볼까요? 네.
어우.
어우, 잘생긴 얼굴을 황금 마스크로 가렸어요.
네, 그 코마에서 다른 헤드 장착하시면 되고요. 네.
Yeah, so what they said was that Eugen was kind of like hiding his handsome handsome face with a mask.
네.
Yeah.
전보단 잘 싸울 것 같이 생겼어요.
So yeah, that's the loading screen. These are the abilities. Pretty dope. Probably don't need talk. But yeah, they made either two of his old Descendant mods, or they made new Transcendent. Yeah, I don't remember if Combat Protocol is new or old. All the ones on the screen there, I think, are in the game, except for Battlefield Medic and Combat Protocol. I think are the two new ones. Skip to and he. This is them reading through the abilities. If you guys want to see it, the live stream, find it. 29 minutes. But I kind of just want to show the action for the most part. So, with Combat Protocol, I'll just give a short TL. use up your health, and your turret, your first ability, that would originally be healing you or an ally, is for now does damage, which I think is dope. And it uses up your health, but your second ability heals you when you kill an enemy, or just heals you in general. I think that if turret on your shoulder kills an enemy, also get healed. Well, that's pretty dope. Now this one I think may get used, but if you look at the Battlefield Medic one, this one I think is what everyone is going into. What Union players are base form everywhere. I think 80 to 90% of players are going to this just for everything. Mostly, and it's mostly because there's just a lot of AoE. And then you got like this green thing, I think it's a moving damage, moving heal. This freaking ult thing is crazy as hell. Like, look at that. It just looks dope. See all these numbers flying. It looks like he's doing about 6.6 mil damage with like ticks of 1.7. That's some pretty good damage right there. Look, let's see, average DPS 19 mil. That's like with a whole group of mobs. So this is like, this probably is the definitive mobbing build. Maybe you could use the turret for running through dungeons. I could see that. But I think this one, the Battlefield Medic, will be like the 80-90%er. Let's see. So yeah, this is pretty dope. This will most likely make me want to play Eugen, because at the moment I also don't care to play. But yeah, so this is the ultimate coming with. I think it's pretty dope. Reminds me of like a space medic, like something like off the internet or something. This is the new dungeon. Run through the dungeon. It's on the worst map. I hate this map. I call it the chicken map. Because if you go into Agios, or the map on top left, if you go on one of the maps, or you look at the whole map, it's like a chicken face on it. I hate the entirety of this map. But this is also the map where you go in the campaign. This is the map where Eugen's teammates get turned into an amalgamation monster. So, boss in this one is going to be a mutated form of that. See this little bit of gameplay. And on this one, the clip that they're showing is Kyle. Honestly, it looks like if you want to clear this really fast, just go Kyle with the newly updated Descendent mod on him. That just turns him into a flying turret barrage. Missile barrage. Looks like you're just blasting through. This is pretty nice. And this is the new Abyss boss, Grim Reaper, based on. I like it. Design. Like, it looks like it'll have mechanics again. The usual, have to jump twice to dodge the rings coming out from its feet. This is different. Looks like you have to stand on the orange corner of the circle of the pie instead of having to stand on the blocks. Do not get shotted. I don't know what those orbs are. Find out when the boss comes out tomorrow or something like that. They're playing Bunny. Cool. Probably won't be playing Bunny. Serena. Probably will be playing Serena. I forget what the Deathstalker is weak to, but I've guns for every ability, every element. Don't really matter. Yeah, so that's that. This is them showing off the new skin for the Abyss boss, and those hips do not lie. Crazy. I wish they would show the male variant. I hope it's like just straight up like the mummy. I hope it's cool. But yeah. So that's that. New external component. Kinda could care less. Let's see. Mostly for sprinting. Dealing damage with a continued damage type. This is basically just something for money. Kinda could care less. I don't really play Bunny all that much. Playing my jumping Ajax. These are the new trigger mods. They look dope. This one's obviously for Reyna, poison stuff. This one is for Balbi, on eruption, or dot damage. Now, I think this one would probably use it on Freyna too. Kind of show Val, Freyna, and have the same type of deal going on. Is I think Freyna, if you're using Contagion, this one is like better. If you're just doing the regular build that people are doing nowadays, where you use Power Beyond, actually this is trigger mod. I have to use Power Beyond. Just leave like puddles in the ground. This one's just movement. I think it's trash because if I get movement or damage, or I don't know, this could be another argument. If you already have enough damage, just go for movement. Run faster, clear faster. The new melee modules. My thing about the melee weapons right now, they're cool, but they're kind of just meh. I do like the greatsword, and I do like the lightsaber, but I just use Descendants with abilities that clear everything anyways. Oh, yeah. Ajax getting some love. Love that because I'm like, Void Explosion's focus basically makes Void Explosion into a towing ability. So when Ajax goes into a crowd, Void Explosion, enemies come to it. Did another one. Let me see, barrier charge. They turn your first ability to a pile cube. And so now, will you use this? Looks like you still get 2 charges of Void Explosion. May not be bad. Unless that's just a visual bug. But yeah, so if you can do Q as damage, your second as damage, third as damage, and then your ultimate is just the big barrier that or firearm damage. Having 3 abilities as damage on Ajax is fire. Right? Now you definitely, because that gives you being a dash now and does damage, and your second ability is a leap and does damage. You have 2 mobility. So hey, if you still get double Void Expulsion, jump, dash, go full CDR, and you go like full damage, kind of squishy, but you maybe get an ancestor mod that maybe has some HP or more damage on it. I would just go for more damage. maybe some defense on it, you know. And also on Ajax, you're not gonna go crit. You go crit, you're stupid. Just go full non-crit, or just amp up that non-attribute. You're okay. So we'll see. I don't know if this is correct or not, but yeah, you can do damage, and the barrier. Oh, good. So Ajax is getting some love. What was this one? Yeah, Mobile Fortress. Mobile Fortress basically just makes you barrier um, into somewhat damageability. Whatever monsters are in your barrier, they just kind of get damaged. Yeah. Start walking around. Little tidbits of damage, doesn't look like all that much damage. And then these characters are getting down. These guns are getting pink. Truly Deadly Arson getting buffed is nice, because I don't have a gun that I'm using on freaking what's his name, Blair, other than I think Stastic gun, not the Secret Garden, but the other one that's basically a cross, Peacemaker. Let's see. Answers the modules again. Do not like that using money. Gold is fine. Money is no go. This is probably just a placeholder. Maybe Cooper again. Well, Exxon. Or more improvements. Yes, just CPU, GPU stuff. Christmas skins. I don't really care about the Christmas skins, but the Polar Bear, pretty dope. I may get it just to turn it into the Coca-Cola Polar Bear. This is cool. What t-shirt goes wild? Lounge stuff, I don't. Now here's the big one. Here is the big one. I think I don't care about any. Boards for the Winter Festival and stuff like that. Like, just log in and get it if you. But this is the big one. 2026 road. So, Dia coming out February. Enzo getting buffed, who cares? Breeze track and field, more content. It's cool. Let's see. Onslaught mode in May. Corell's final battle. If this is the end of the Corell storyline, sure, what's next? But this is in the summer, maybe August or something. Transcendent weapons. So now we have red tier weapons, tier above gold. That'll be cool. Ultimate SMO. Here somewhere. Yeah. Hey. I see Ultimate Haley over here. Why not Ultimate Kyle? Question mark. I know that Haley is dope as shit. She's a big thigh mommy. But ayo, my boy Kyle needs an ultimate. Alright? I need him to turn into like a giant nuke. Or make his explosion even bigger. Oh, let's see. And then there's the new Descendants. I think they said that they're slowing down on the Descendant releases just because they're kind of running into like creative problems, which, hey, happens all the time. Reminds me of League of Legends and Riot, where all their characters are basically rehashed abilities from all their old characters with new fucking particle effects, and then they're boosted to do more damage, and then they're literally like 5 different champions combined into one ability. That type of stuff. Yeah. What else? What else? That's about it. Dia will be cool. Everyone knew that she was going to be a playable champion at some point. Glazed daughter during that. It happened a while ago. The Ultimate SMO, I don't think people really thought that was going to be it. People were thinking like, oh, maybe it's Enzo, maybe it's Kyle, because we don't know when SMO came out. But I know someone I know, he will absolutely love this because he literally has every single SMO module slot kitted out with 5 modules or 5 of the letters, which is so yeah. Ultimate Haley, I don't really care for at the moment because Haley came out way later. I don't know why, and same thing for Luna. Like, why did Luna get an Ultimate when Kyle's still there, Enzo's still there? You have a whole bunch of other they came at the beginning, but they said it was when they were making them, so I guess Luna just took them forever, and then Haley just took them forever. Yeah, and then Transcendent weapons. Ultimate weapons right now are kind of in a weird spot where they're just stat sticks, or they're just kind of there. Like the only gun that really gets used is Last Dagger. It's for Glaze and Serena players, and most Serena players that I know just run the Ancient Knight anyways. So yeah. And then a lot of the best Descendants in the game are all tech Descendant, so they're all using the Secret Garden. So unless this Transcendent gun is just absolutely buck wild crazy, yeah, may not be that great. And don't know how many Transcendent weapons they're going to release. Maybe they release 1, maybe they release 2. They release 2. I don't even know what I'm doing next year. We'll see. Yeah, that's probably it. There's not much else here to talk about. Some more stuff. Oh yeah, they're redistributing gold and stuff, but it's just the dailies. That's that. All right. Well, don't want to make the video too long, but I'm gonna cut there. Honestly, pretty good update. This content may not be bad. I just absolutely hate the map. Ultimate Eugen seems cool. Definitely will play Eugen more. But honestly, after I fully build him, after I kit him out, use him for a little bit, I'm just going to hop back onto Ajax. The new Abyss boss, cool. Always good. Ajax getting some love. We'll see if the barrier thing will be just triple damage abilities to avoid expulsion and leap. I do like my leap, but if I can just do Q, C, oh wait, QVCC, first, third, second, because your enhanced second ability, it doesn't use any mana, and it's an instant. So yeah, that'll be really cool. Other than that, not much I really care about talking about. Alright, I'm cutting it now. Peace out.